Welcome to another episode of It's Action Time. I'm Matt.
And I'm Jason.
Jason and
this is Paul.
Paul is our trusty iPhone 4 who's going to tell us all about the metrics of an action movie. Paul, take it away.
Take it away, Paul.
All right. I mean, it's very simple, very objective way of assessing the quality of an action movie. You have deaths per minute. You have total deaths, and these cannot be implied deaths. The deaths have to be
Valid.
Very clearly shown on screen. So, for example, Terminator 2, when you see, a shot from orbit of a nuclear bomb going off, and millions of people are dying, that does not count. So you have total deaths. You have maximum time between deaths. Because you don't want to sit there, you don't want all of the action just concentrated at the end necessarily. You don't want to sit there and wait for, half an hour of dialogue. And then the fourth metric would be, there's a little subjectivity in that, and that would be special kill or injuries inflicted. That would include total body obliterations, knee breakings, throat rippings, head crushings, things like that.
Good old throat crushing never hurt anyone.
Like, for example, you take, the standard, really, objectively speaking, the best movie is Rambo 4. If you forget all the missionary that stuff I could have done without, but you have very respectable deaths per minute, 2.59. Someone on the internet was good enough to determine that figure. Total deaths, I forget the figure. I believe it was 200. It was 250, give or take 20. I think it was more than that. Maybe we may have to look that up. Maximum time between deaths couldn't have been much. I don't think you have to wait more than 10 minutes. And then you have various special kills. You have the total body obliteration
you're talking about the Jeep scene.
Well, just the beginning of the Jeep scene alone makes him stand out.
When he first gets on it, the first guy
starts with him decapitating a guy. He then jumps on the back of the Jeep. He obliterates the driver with the .50 caliber machine gun, and then he ruins everybody's. You got a little bit of everything, and there's not a knee breaking scene, but actually, if you watch carefully, there is a knee obliteration scene where someone takes a shot in the knee. Matt and I, Matt's technical prowess was necessary to make this project possible. We made a 35-minute version of Rambo 4.
We sure did.
We cut out all the extraneous dialogue, all the missionary nonsense. You wouldn't even know that they were missionaries.
We completely removed them from the movie.
It's that version of the movie is the greatest movie. It is the greatest action.
It probably has the highest deaths per minute. Simply that all the deaths are there. At some point. But there's no dialogue. It's just Rambo shows up, kills everyone, and leaves. It's there's nothing more to say.
There's some dialogue, but not excessive. Really, I think it should be submitted to the studio for release.
Blu-ray extended version.
I really wish I could post it. Of course, for copyright reasons, just wouldn't be able to put that on YouTube. It's very, very hilarious. If I could think of some way to allow people to enjoy the ultimate cut of Rambo 4 that we did together, people would certainly enjoy it.
So I really have to say,
Thank you for tuning in on this.
Whoa. No, I have some more to say. You have that scene, you have that scene where the Burmese
the pirates
we're gonna have to edit a little bit of this.
The Burmese pirates.
Have the Burmese infantry brigade, led by Major Pati Tint, massacring the village of Karen rebels.
Yep.
That's one of the most brutal scenes I think in any movie I've seen. They have kids getting bayoneted, thrown into burning buildings, just absolutely brutal. Actually, an interesting thing about Rambo 4 is that many of the Karen rebels, this actually goes on in Burma, and Sylvester Stallone made the movie with the idea in mind of raising awareness of a conflict that's ignored. And the chief antagonist in the movie, Major Pati Tint, actually was a Karen rebel and actually risked his life to be in the movie. And they took gunfire on the movie set. So I thought some of that had to be noted about Rambo 4.
Well, and also when they were casting it, you know, Stallone came by and saw the guys that they had picked for to be these rebels, and they were all like the Hollywood clean cut, and you know, and he's just like, no, this isn't like, let's get some actual Burmese, you know, in this movie, and they actually did hire a lot of locals. It's kind of cool. He wanted, you know, he's like, I want the real deal, you know. And these people know what's going on.
And the other thing I love is that, you know, he does it all. He just picks all these people up for that blonde woman, and he doesn't even get the girl in the end.
He just walks away.
Mows down all the Burmese infantry, and then he just looks at everything. He looks over the aftermath, and then he just walks home. And that's it. I like his style.
Paul approved.
Thank you for watching.
Basically.
Thank you for watching this episode of It's Action Time. We'll see you next time.
See you next time.